In this video, we're going to be looking at the DQ for Dynamics capture solutions. These are solutions that ensure users have powerful tools right at their fingertips when entering data into D365 forms, which is ultimately going to speed up data entry, ensure the data that's going into CRM is captured correctly, and these are all with solutions that can be installed within a few minutes. So we're going to solutions. Solution that goes into Dynamics, a phone formatting and authentication solution, and finally we're going to be looking at an international address capture tool. So what you'll see on this form is we've entered some data. I've got Connor Doyle at DQ Global, and the first check we're going to perform is an email deliverability check, and we call that an authentication. So let me type in connor.doyle at dqglobal.com. And what we want to do is see whether this email is deliverable. So what we're going to do, we have a control here, and we're going to select this to authenticate the email. We're going to live ping this email. It goes out and it comes back and it says, yep, this is authentic at this date, and therefore we know if we send out an email marketing campaign that this email is going to deliver. If I take off a character now, this is no longer a valid email, let's go and try and authenticate that. And what we'll see is we get a red X to say this is not authentic, and therefore we should actually come back and capture another email before we send out our marketing campaign. So let's go and fix that now. So check number one, done. We're now going to move on to the phone format and authentication tool. So what we're going to look at first is how we could format a telephone number. And we see we have a country dialing code, because it's important when we're dialing to obviously have that +44, the +33 if you're dialing out to a European country. So what we're going to do first is select the country that we want to work with. So let's scroll down here and we'll see we have some presets. We have +44, we have +1, which is United States or Canada. We might want to look at Ireland. And if I search IRE, you'll see you could select the Irish dialing code. So let's go back. We're going to leave it as United Kingdom. We're going to test a number, and I'm going to put in a number 02392988303. And what you'll see at the start of this number, we actually don't need this 0, and we want to format this number to an international standard. So let's go format the telephone number, and you'll see it takes that 0 off. If I was to add a +44 on that number, let's see, and go and format that number, again, it will take off the +44, so we're just left with the correct phone format, so that when we're dialing out of the system, we can have click to dial for our telephony platform, and also on inbound routing, it's also going to work in direct to Connor.doyle, so the record will pop straight away. So that's all well and good. We have a telephone number that is formatted correctly, but will it actually deliver? And that's what this authentication tool is all about. So let's look at typing in the same telephone number. We got 02392988303, and we want to line test this telephone number to see whether it will dial. Exactly the same process. We go out to the telephone network, ping this telephone number, and it will deliver. So now we have an email that will actually be able to deliver to a mailbox, and we have a telephone number that's actually going to dial. The next level up from that is a tool where we combine the both. So we've got a formatting tool and an authentication, and that is the best of these tools. So if we put in, say, 23929888303, what we're going to do is format this and check the deliverability, and you'll see here we've got that. We've taken the 0 off, and we've also line tested it. So now we have telephone numbers that we've collected, and this works internationally, and it also works on landlines or mobiles. Let's move up now, because we need to enter an address on this record, and it needs to be an international address because lots of organizations capture addresses or work with businesses all over the world. So this tool will actually work with 250 plus countries. And we have here just 3 drop downs. So we have United Kingdom, United States, or South Africa, but you could have the 250 countries of the world in here. We're going to just select United Kingdom for our search. We've mapped this control so that there's a search tool here, and the result will be written back into the standard fields in Dynamics. So let's search for DQ Global. And what we'll see is we have our selection. We know this is DQ Global. Let's select this record, and we'll see this map straight back into the fields that have been mapped. So we've got the street one, the city, the country, the county, and the postcode. And you'll see that goes straight back into Dynamics. And this is actually 10 times faster than a copy and paste from a website. We could search there. So we've got the website, we've got the address coming back. We could also search via postcode. So if we use Papa Oscar 139 Foxtrot Uniform, 139 Foxtrot Uniform, we'll get all of the addresses at this available postcode, where we can expand this out and we'll see all of the businesses at this address. And again, we could select that, and that will populate back into this address block. So here we have 3 tools that are made for users of Dynamics 365 to speed up that data entry and make sure that data is captured correctly, helping on email campaigns, checking deliverability of emails, helping telephony platforms actually dial out of the system or inbound routing, and actually helping capture of addresses into the system, which is going to help delivery and make sure that the delivery will actually deliver to the correct address. So there's going to be a link on our DQ for Dynamics capture page, which is a link to download the solutions and also access to 1,000 free credits. So if you'd like to try, please click on that link and you can try the solutions for yourself.